What is up, YouTube? This is T-Quentin1 coming at you with another video, and as you may know, Warner Brothers recently confirmed that a new Superman movie was in development. Now, as a huge Superman fan, this got me pretty hyped, naturally. But the more I thought about it, the more worried I got. So, I made a list of the top 5 things that I think this movie needs to do if it's going to work. Now, the following list is just my opinion. If you disagree, that's okay. But number 5 is no more killing. Superman is not a murderer. I excused Man of Steel because he wasn't Superman yet when he killed Zod. But when the first thing he did in Batman v Superman was straight up murder someone, fuck that, okay? Fuck that. Superman is supposed to be a beacon of hope, and killing people in cold blood is a piss poor representation of that. This extends to the action scenes too. Enough with the Michael Bay level destruction. Look, I'm all for an action-packed Superman movie, but watching an entire city get leveled twice is just too much. Number 4. Get another Superman villain. Superman has a great rogues gallery, but sadly the movies seem to always resort to the same two villains, Lex Luthor and Zod. I think it's high time another villain got the spotlight. Seeing a lot of people wanting Brainiac in the movie, that'd be pretty cool. I'd enjoy seeing Metallo. I've been wanting him in a Superman movie for a long time. Just pick any. Bizarro, Intergang, Darkseid, Mongol. Just someone new. I just think they deserve the spotlight. Number 3, George Miller. Yeah, you've heard everyone go on and on and on about how much they want him to direct this movie, but you know what? That's because he's a fucking great director. That's why. He made what is probably the best action film of the past 30 years with Fury Road. And he's previously said he's a huge fan of the DC Universe. Hell, Warner Brothers really wanted him to direct Justice League for the longest time. Now, if he can be trusted with the entire JLA, surely he can pull off just one Superman movie. On top of that, a big complaint I've had for both Man of Steel and Batman v Superman is the lack of color. It's fine for a Batman movie to be darker shades of black and gray, but Superman films should be a lot more vibrant. And again, if you've seen Fury Road, you know he can pull that off. So for me, he's the only choice. Number 2, have some fun. Seeing a dark and grounded Superman movie was a pretty new and interesting thing. Once. It gets old pretty fast, though. I did like seeing the fresh take on Superman at the time, but I can't help but miss the lighter tone of the animated series or Smallville. You could still make it darker than, say, most Marvel movies, but as a Superman fan, a Superman movie should be a lot more uplifting than what we've seen so far. That's just my opinion, though. And number 1, fix Lex Luthor. Yes, I'm still pissed about the farce of a great character that was Jar Jar Eisenberg's Lex Luthor. His constant twitching and squeaking paired with his completely nonsensical motivations are, in my opinion, the worst Lex Luthor ever put to film, or fuck it, in any medium. Jesse Eisenberg is not a bad actor, though. And maybe if a certain writer would take his head out of his ass and write a character that even resembles the greatest comic book villain, we'd have a decent portrayal. Chris Terrio and David Goyer must despise the character of Lex to feel the need to make a change that drastic. I mean, that's the only reason I can see them doing that. And if you can't make Eisenberg work, bring in someone new. Have Michael Rosenbaum play his older brother or something. I don't know. Make Bryan Cranston Lex Luthor Sr. Just fix this character. It's heartbreaking to see what is such a great villain made into an absolute joke. So, those are the 5 things that I think Man of Steel needs to do if it's going to work. It's T-Quentin1 signing out.